As the first experience of human life, drama is a step into the unknown, either expected or unexpected. And in films, just as opera or ballet is a new form of dramatic music. When we have been at the movies, the satisfaction at the end depends on the understanding of the whole picture. Not only if we feel good or bad, it's about seeing what was shown. It's if we can tell what elements were involved into an unpleasant experience or a delightful one, and even void content becomes satisfaction if you can tell where those empty spaces were. Then the more you distinguish, the more you understand. And one important element throughout the film is music. We all have heard it, and at times we have distractedly dropped from it. But remember, there is no film conclusion that does not contain music. And if that part is so important, we better exercise into pay attention to that part. But who is going to teach how? Or better question is, when we watch the first film, then that's the time our education about it should have started. Considering music regarding the influential force it has in different aspects of human life will be a non-directional job. But considering just a few aspects of one man, Joseph McLean, will be enough to verify how music appreciation defines one's life. Raised in New York since the age of 3, his youth was always surrounded by the rich cultural heritage his family carried. Studied literature, he went to Paris for musical education. Returning to New York, he questioned the issue of loving music with wanting to be a musician. Later, he wrote a book called The Enjoyment of Music, which is still a textbook in many classrooms, and it helped transform the Queens College Music Department into the thriving force it is today. But how is he remembered? These are his words. They clearly express his credo. We must not only get our students to hear music better than they ever heard it before, we must also get them to want to hear it and to be excited about what they hear. Let us reach their hearts and imagination. Let us communicate to them something of our own enthusiasm for art, something of the feeling that impelled us to become musicians in the first place. Now, what it is music as a new language? Communication through sound is an everyday miracle. Brain processing of an incoming sound is a skill that has to be learned and has to be adapted over time. The brain connects sound and meaning, and this is a crucial part in children's development. On the other hand, the inability to properly connect sound and meaning, it is connected to learning and reading disabilities. So talking about sound, musical training takes an important role in improving communication and reading skills, but not only during the time it's been taught, but throughout a lifespan. On one side, the meaning of a musical appreciation is a discussion that remains, meaning that not everything has been said already, and the value for improvement and application is still valid. On the other hand, we see that musical appreciation can be applied before formal training is given in early years of school, and the years after it must remain active and engaging. This is our call to all patrons to participate in the National Convention of Musical Education to be held on the 1st of next month at the MGM in Las Vegas, Nevada.